What's up, y'all? Thought Law Grow from Reading. Thought Law Grow from Reading. Back at it with another lesson. Before I start this lesson, I would like to send out my positive intentions onto the gods and goddesses, positive intentions onto the human beings, and I would like to send all the peace and positive energy on to the ancestors, because if it wasn't for the ancestors, none of this would be possible. They made a way for us, so we have to sacrifice and do what we got to do uh, for our respect for them. Peace to the gods and goddesses that may be vibing at a lower state of intent, because we know there's no such thing as a low vibration or a high vibration being two separate energies. It's only one energy. It all determines on your intent and how you use it. And if you're lost right now, it's okay. There ain't nothing wrong with you. You're not a bad person. You're not dumb. You're not ignorant. Or you're not stupid. You just haven't came to the real truth for yourself. But eventually you will. So I'd like to send peace and positive energy on to you. And most importantly, I would like to send all my positive intentions and peace and positive energy onto the planet as a whole, because we know we are connected to the planet because we created the planet. Tonight, basically, I'm going to be talking about I, Self, Law, and Master. Right now, a lot of people are not aware that's what Islam really is about. Islam really is about self, right? All oppressors, like I talked about with Yakub and shit, he made it to where our real ancient esoteric teachings, everything got manipulated to where now Islam is some shit where you believing in a God that's outside of you, which we know Jesus is not real, right? Jesus is not a real person. He is a made up figure made by our oppressors, right? He's a made up person. He's not real. So Islam now got you believing in this God outside of you and not the God within you. Like Allah, leg, arm, head. That is really about you being God. They say Allah, God is the greatest. Yes, you are the greatest. That's you. But they got you thinking there's some other shit. Nah, it's really about you. I told you, you are everything and everything is you. Now, if we get into I, self, law, and master, okay, let's break it down. We gotta break it down though. Let's break it down. Okay, so me, I. Okay, so I am self, right? I am me, I am self. Nothing is without me, everything is within me, so I am self. Right? I am self. And then you have to understand who you are as a whole. You have to understand who you are as a whole, as a God. I am self. I am self. I am self. I am everything and everything is me. I am self. So everything comes from self. All the knowledge, all the wisdom, all the truth comes from self. So I am self. Never go without yourself for anything. Always go within. Alright? Always go within yourself. This is why myself and other intellects down here, we be telling you go within yourself. Because yourself has all the answers that you are looking for. Right? Yourself has all the answers. You have all the answers. It's all inside of you. You just don't be wanting to believe that because you don't believe that you're as powerful as you think you are. You believe all the power is up there, nigga, to this artificial God that ain't even real. Jesus ain't real, so you have to understand self. You have to understand who you are from top to bottom, bottom to top, as above, so below. Literally, like you really got to understand all those essence of you. Right? So I am self. I am self, right? So I am self, I am God. I'm not this body, I'm just soul and spirit. So that will make me self, right? I am self. It's just me, right? I am self. I am self. So you got to really think about that. I already know who I am on the self level. I already know. But I got to get you to understand, though. So I am self. Just think about it. I am self. I am self. I am self. Just really think about it. I am self. You know, people say do it yourself. Yeah, because you are responsible for self. You do shit for yourself because it's all up to you. You give everything meaning and purpose because you do it. You think a basketball gonna shoot itself? No, nigga, you gotta pick that motherfucker up and shoot it yourself. Everything goes with self. Everything. That's why I made my video last night, explaining why you need to learn how to overcome shit in your life and stop fucking complaining. Cause you are self. You have no excuses to why certain shit in your reality is not the way you want it to be because you haven't discovered self. You gotta discover self. People say explaining yourself. Your soul has a lot of explaining to you. Your self have a lot of explaining. Literally. If you really discover yourself and understand who you are, you will get a lot of explanations into who you really are and why you are the way you are. So this is why you have to know self, understand, and realize who you are. I told you, I am not this body. You are not this body. We have already told you that. Other intellects have told you before. I'm just telling your ass again so you can get it. Right? You're not this body. You are just a soul and spirit. That's all you are. A soul and spirit. You are not the body. That may sound crazy, but that's a fucking fact. You are not the body, nigga. You are just a soul and spirit. You chose to incarnate into this realm. I told you, you are astronomically manifested here because you come from the astrals. So you are astronomically manifested into the physical vessel, which this will be your instrument. Your body will be your instrument. You just got to learn how to play it. How you gonna have an instrument if you don't know how to play it? How you gonna how you gonna call yourself a god if you don't know how to spell God? Cause being a god is a spell. Because the more you remember it and the more you enlighten your people, it becomes casted all out through the planet. Casting spells of knowledge, casting spells of enlightenment, you know, that's a spell. A positive spell. A truth spell. Alright? But you have to understand self. You gotta understand who you are. They could just we gon' be on the subject of self for a little bit. Think about it. If you really want to believe that Jesus is real, right? Which he's not, but if you want to believe that he's real, think about it. What has he really done for you that you haven't done for yourself? Think about it. Think about it. Just think about all the shit you have done. You, not him, you. You choose to get your ass out of bed, that was you. That wasn't God getting you out the bed, nigga, that was you. You choose to get in your car and go somewhere, nigga, that's you. Not nobody else, that's straight you. If you fucked up out here, it's gonna have to take you to get yourself out that situation. You. It takes you. Wonder why your life ain't the way it is? Because you haven't discovered self, nigga. You are responsible for what you do. I told you. Being a God, being a God comes with a lot of great responsibility. So by you remembering who you are, it's gonna allow more responsibility to come your way. Because you are responsible for being a God, teaching your people and enlightening them to what being a God really is. So I have a responsibility myself to realize self. And you do too. You keep thinking a motherfucker in the sky. You keep thinking a motherfucker in the sky gonna come save your ass, and I'm sorry to tell you, but you're sadly mistaken. Ain't nobody coming to save your ass. You are your own savior. That's why you came back here. You came back here to save your planet. You wasn't sent by Jesus, nigga. You came back. That was you. That was all your. That was all your work. That was all your intention. All right, that was you. I told you. You don't even realize why you even have a soul. You just think you got a soul just to have one. No, that's self. That's self in you. That soul is you. That's what you really are at your core. That's you. That's self. We so fucking powerful to where your soul remembers, but you being in the physical, you don't remember. But your soul remember. Cause the soul knows all. That soul is a powerful element in you. Very powerful. And I would like to call it an element because it created life. Water, fire, air, earth, spirit, and soul. Even though fire is a soul, but I just like to put the soul, on its own though. You feel me? Because I know how powerful the soul is. But that soul is a very powerful being that's inside of you. You just have to go within and realize that. So I am self. I am self. I am self. So if I am self, then that means everything goes off of me. Right. Everything goes off of you. If I am self, everything is based off you. Everything is based off your intent as well. That's what they ain't telling you in church. That's what your Jesus is not telling you. He ain't telling you that you are self. He not telling you that you created everything around. He ain't telling you that. He wants you to think he did it. And you are nothing but to be a servant to him, but not serve to yourself. All right? And then you gotta understand, you gotta understand the power of words. So if you tell yourself, I am, that's a powerful word. Cause you put an I am, self. That's a powerful word to use. Like a lot of us use that word, but we don't understand the power in it. That's why people say I am everything and everything is me. Right. That's a powerful word to use. That's an affirmation. So by you telling yourself I am, that's an affirmation. That is a spell you are casting onto yourself. So by you saying I am self, that's a spell. And that spell lies within you. That lies within you. Just keep thinking, I am self, I am self. Just keep thinking. I am self, I am self. Damn, I am self. Like, damn. So I'm really self, yes. Everything is based off of you. Remember on Star Trek when that nigga said let the force be with you? Yeah, because you have the force. The force is you. You have the force. You have all the forces. You have all the what should I say? You have all the tools. All the tools to this life and how to master this life. It's all inside of you. Because you are self. Yourself remembers. Which I'm talking about your soul, it remembers. It remembers what to do. It remembers the power within it, nigga. It remembers. It remembers. You just may not remember, like I said, because you still believe you the physical, nigga. But your soul motherfucker remembers, nigga. So you being self, that means that you are able to create everything around because you self. So all the power lies within me. Yes, all the power is within me because I am self. As above, so below. So within, so without. I told you about that. You are as above, so below. So you are duality. Or you can say you are balance, right? You are balance. Then so within, so without. So as I think of within, I will create so without, right? Because I am self. Basically, if you put it like that, it's like, oh damn, that makes sense. Yes. Where the fuck do you how the fuck do you think you can get an idea? A creative idea. Where the fuck is that coming from, nigga? Yourself. That's what the fuck your sacral chakra energy is about, nigga. Your creative nature as a god, nigga. That's why I explained, that's why I made a whole lesson talking about the element of fire and what the element of fire really means. And I broke it down so you can understand it, nigga. Go watch it. As above, so below you lead. That's the title. Right? The creative nature idea, nigga, that comes from self, nigga. That ain't coming from Jesus, nigga. Nigga, that's coming from you. Or you can say universe, nigga. You are the universe, so nigga, it's still coming from you. Still coming from you. Motherfuckers be oh, you gotta be creative. Nigga, we are the most creative beings on the motherfucking realm, nigga. You just don't realize. Nigga, you created the motherfucking sun, nigga, who can do that? Other than you. Nobody. No human being. No, Jesus did that, nigga. You did that, nigga. You just don't remember. Every day your ass wake up and you think of something that you create, you don't even realize that that's your soul. That's matter inside of you activating, allowing you to create a whole nother reality. That's all you. Your goofy ass. You would just think, oh well, school taught me. Nigga, school didn't teach you how to be creative. Hell no, nigga. That's all within you, nigga. Nobody can teach you how to be creative. No one can really teach you self like you can. No one. I don't give a fuck who you is. A pastor, nigga. A school teacher. I don't give a fuck who you are. You can't teach nobody self. You can't teach that. That's something you got to know from within. Now, I can enlighten you to self, but you have to understand it from within. You got to understand that. What is self? How you think my body was created? My body was created from self. Who thought to put that split in your back so the Kundalini energy can successfully rise to the top of your head, which will be the supreme knowledge, aka your crown chakra? Self. One of our divine goddesses thought of that idea to create me to be like that from herself. It wasn't no Jesus, no, that was all self. She was that intelligent enough to know how matter works. Cause I am matter, matter is me. You are matter, matter is you as well. Understand self. Understand it. Our people walk around this planet every day, walk around our rim every day, not knowing shit, not knowing nothing about them. Like I told you, just cause your ass go to college don't mean shit. Just cause you go to college don't mean nothing. Cause we know that college is a bunch of bullshit. I mean, the guy says we shouldn't even be going to college anyway. We naturally intelligent anyway. We don't. That's for the human beings and shit. We don't need to go there. So you going to college thinking you gonna learn something. You ain't gonna learn shit at all. You're not about to learn anything. They not about to teach you about self. They not about to teach you anything, man. So a lot of motherfuckers go to college don't be dumb as motherfucker in reality. Really, the longer you talk to them, you go like, what the fuck? Nigga, you sure you went to college? You know, they don't be knowing shit. Because they haven't learned all the essence of matter. They haven't learned the degrees in the principalities. They haven't learned that. So if I don't learn no essence of states of matter within me, how am I gonna know self? Right? How am I gonna know? I ain't gonna know shit about self because I have not been taught about self. So how am I gonna know? See, and that's why you got us here to get your ass on track to understanding self. That's why I also told you you need to stop going to these other spiritual YouTubers to get information about who you really are. Now, it's nothing wrong with watching. It's nothing wrong with watching other spiritual, YouTubers. It ain't nothing wrong with watching them, but you shouldn't always need to go to them to gain information on who the fuck you are. That's when you have a problem. So Apparently, because if you come to me like, hey, God, I need some information. Woo, woo. Nigga, that's showing me you ain't doing the spiritual work you supposed to be doing, nigga. You ain't tapping into nothing. You got a problem. You still don't understand self. I done gave your ass all this information about who you are cosmically, and you still coming to me asking me about the fuck you are. You haven't discovered yourself. Therefore, you need to stop watching me and tap into your motherfucking self, nigga. Cause why are you coming to me? But you be quick to, oh, I'm a god, I'm a god. How you a god? Oh, God, you coming to other motherfuckers to realize the God that's in you. How you a god? How you a god? You ain't no motherfucking god. You ain't realized it yet. And not saying be ignorant and don't listen to other people's wisdom. I'm just saying realize who you are. You gotta realize you. You gotta realize you. That's why you got your solar plex. You got that willpower, intuition. All that plays a part. Because willpower is what? Giving you the power of will. I tell you, there's a will, there's a way. Yeah, it's a will in you. But you gotta will yourself. You have to will yourself. You have to. All right. So like I said, you going to these other spiritual YouTubers to discover who you are. What the fuck is the difference between your ass going to church every Sunday and praying to this motherfucking God that ain't real? You going to somebody else to discover who the fuck you really are. You going to somebody else. All right? You going to somebody else. That's not you. Right? And then you get motherfuckers out here that be like, oh man, I don't like what God's saying. I'm like, all right, motherfucker, if you don't like what I'm saying, go within your motherfucking self. That's all you gotta do. You can easily avoid that, but your ass still wanna watch my shit because you don't wanna go within. See that? See you don't get this shit. You don't understand. You don't understand why you have a head. You don't understand why you got two arms, two legs, two sets of feet. You don't understand it. You don't understand why you got ether on your head. You don't understand it. You don't understand why it's black. You don't understand nothing about yourself. You don't understand none of the matter that's inside of you. You don't understand not one bit. But you have to understand. You have to want to discover self. You have to want to discover that. Cause that's the real you. You don't even realize if you like in a sense in the situation where you need some assistance and you don't know who to call on, you don't even realize all you gotta do is just talk to yourself. Just close your motherfucking eyes. Or you don't even gotta close your eyes. You can walk around, just have your eyes open. Talk to the ancestors, ask them what you need to do, and they'll give you the information. Because you gotta understand that the ancestors are you as well. They are a part of you. They are you, you are them. So that's still self. Right? See, they make it like the ancestors is some some people without, they you them. You have certain DNA of your ancestors, so they you them. So that's still self. You gotta master self. You gotta master you. Like I said, shadow work. Deal with your shadow side. Acknowledge, acknowledge that dark, acknowledge that darkness in you. Acknowledge that, cause that's gonna also help you realize self. Once you bounce that dark side in you, do that shadow work, yeah. Cause once you bounce that dark side, and you will start to get more in tune with self. All right, so you have to learn self, and really study self at all essence. You have to study. I'm always studying myself, always, every single energy cycle, and I already know about myself, but I still study more because there's way more to study. And you got to as well. So if I am self, I am self, I am self. Everything is me. Everything is me because I am self. Everything is me. So I am everything and everything is me. Right. I am literally everything and everything is me. Everything goes off of me. Everything goes off my intent. Right. That's basically how it is. But you be like, damn, how the fuck is that possible? What you mean? Yourself would tell you. If you go within that motherfucker, it would tell you why that's possible. So I am self. I am self. Everything goes off of me. I am self. Okay, so if I am self, then will that make me law? Yes. Because if I am already self, if I'm already self, then that will make you what? A law. You a rule. You a law. You are law. So I am self and law. All right. So now we got law. So I am self and law. So I am self, and me being self, I create law. Right. But what law did you create? See, that's what you gotta ask yourself. Okay, so I am. So now I know I am self because I just explained it to you where you can understand what the fuck I'm saying. I just explained it to you good. But now you gotta understand, okay, why am I law? Okay, so I am self, but why am I law? Uh, why am I law? Well, you gotta think about it. Let's talk about it. Everything goes off my intent. I'm everything and everything's me. So anything that comes from within me that I manifest without creates law. So so basically, you looking at the sun, you looking at that's law. You made a law for the sun to be in the sky. Cause you understand that the essence of the masculine energy. I already told you the masculine energy we lead. So that's why fire go up in flames. So we are as above. Come on, man. I know my shit. So that's why you got fire. Oh, yeah, fire that sun in the sky. Because we lead. We are as above. And then you got nature, which is feminine energy, which is below. Now, that's not saying that she is not as powerful as the God above. No. But she created us to be the leaders, to be the protectors, to be the providers. So it's only right for us to be above so we can lead. So nature is law as well. Nature is law. Vibrating at 528 hertz. The five phases of matter. Water, fire, air, earth, and spirit. Then two energies equaling into 8, which will be infinity. That's law. You made a law for the nature and the sun to go together. That's law that you created. All that shit law. Now you like, damn, this nigga making sense like what? Yes, that's law. The ocean, nigga. We know that all oceans is connected to each other on our rim. They all connected, cause that's law. You made it to where everything is connected, nothing is apart. If that was the case, my head wouldn't be connected to my motherfucking body, nigga. If that was the case. If everything was supposed to be apart, my head wouldn't be connected to my body. It would be separate from my body, but nah, everything is connected because that's the law that you created. You understand that everything comes together. Nothing is apart. Nothing is separate. Everything comes together. Everything got to come together. That's why you created the. The bottom representing the penis, the top representing the vagina. East west, energy, water. That was law. You understand that life is made off of two genders, off of the X and the Y chromosome. That's a law. I talked about this already. I be feel like I be having to keep fucking repeating myself. I don't like doing that shit, but you know, ancestors be needing me to speak on this shit. But I don't like repeating myself because I feel like motherfuckers should already get it. But when I spoke on the law of attraction, I spoke about it. You are the law. So you being law, you can attract anything that you desire because you are the law. I am a rule. So I can make any type of law or rule that I desire because I am the law. I am self and law. So me being self, me being a god, a primordial being, a celestial being, an astronomic being, me being self, and then me being law, I can law and attract anything that I desire because of who I am. Who I am, keyword, who I am. So I say a lot of our gods and goddesses, a lot of us, we talk about, you know, law of attraction, but we don't understand it. I understand law of attraction. I understand it to a T. I understand how it works. I understand the universe because I am the universe. That's why I be careful of the shit I think. And I like playing with energy too. I like playing with it. All right? But a lot of people talk about the law of attraction, but they don't understand it. You got to understand you are the law. So by you, cause you get people that hear about people that be out here manifesting shit, but they still don't believe that shit possible because they don't understand that they are the law. Right? So they don't understand that they can think something in their mind and then attract it into their life. They don't believe that because they don't understand who they are as a whole. They don't understand it. So you have to understand who you are as a whole. Understand every essence of you. Let's stay on the subject of law. I like talking about this anyway though. Alright? Let's stay on the subject of law. You know how you got like the police out here, law, they make a law for your ass to follow. You gotta go to court, do all that bullshit. You gotta pay taxes, all that shit. Yeah, that's a law they created for your ass. But you have a law of your motherfucking own, nigga. You have your own law. You just don't remember it. So you allow other motherfuckers to make a law for you. And you follow those laws. You hear people out here, hey man, fuck your job, nigga. Quit that motherfucker, do your own shit. Nigga be like, oh nigga, you tripping. I ain't about to quit my job, nigga. I don't want to be fucked up. Nigga, you don't understand. You don't understand the law. You don't understand your law. You don't understand that you can create anything that you desire, nigga. You don't really believe that. That's why your ass working, cause your ass is fucked up mentally. You fucked up. And you think you being a man cause you work, nigga, you ain't being no fucking man, nigga. Ain't being no man, nigga. You man, nigga, you be creating your own shit. Fuck the system, nigga. You gotta know who the fuck you are. Who who you are as a god is way out of this world. It's way out of this world. The shit you can do is so magical. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable the shit you can do, but you gotta realize it. So I am law. All right, so we just spoke on I am self. So now we on the subject of law. Now remember, I talked about I talked about reason as well, you know, because my channel name is Thought, Law, Growth, and Reason, right? So your thoughts, because your thoughts create a law. You are law, but your thoughts can create law and it creates reason. But you have to understand the reason of the law. You have to understand reason of law. If I am law, if I am law, I have to understand the reason to why I am law. I have to understand that reason. What's the reason to where I am law? What's the reason? Right, you got to find out that reason. You got to figure that out. Look at I mean shit, look at yourself. Look at your hands. Look at your hands. Why you got lines on your hands and shit? Why do a line on your hand look like a Y? You know, like shit like just look at yourself. Why am I law? Why am I law? Why do I have two sets of eyes? Why do I have this nose and why I got two sides on my nose? Why, you feel me? Well, I know because the air, so you can breathe in that matter and shit. I know why. But you know, you probably don't even know why you got that. Why I got two sets of ears? Why is there a two of everything with me? Why is there two of everything? Oh, so I can see out of a feminine perspective and a masculine. Also, I'm seeing out of two visions. So I'm seeing from two perspectives of life. Also, wait a minute, because we getting into. Oh, so is that why I'm law? Am I law because I am masculine energy and I am feminine energy, so I'm two energies combined into one vessel. And those energies have principalities to them. Two souls. So me being both energies into one vessel, that will make me law, right? That will make you law. Mm. Think about that. Just think about what the fuck I just said. If I if I have two two sets of energies inside of me, that will make me law. Because like I said, those energies have principalities. So you got your heart chakra, you dealing with your feminine side. You tapping into the heart of nature. You tapping into that love, because love is feminine. If you really understand love. Then you got your root chakra. That's about what? Grounding yourself, which is masculine. So I'm made of because you know the ground, the element, the root chakra element is earth, right? Which is the planet. And then you got your heart chakra, like I said, which is feminine. So I am made of grounding, and I am made of nature. So I am made of earth, and I am made of love. Because nature is love if you understand nature. If you understand what's around you. If you understand the law that's around you. Right? You understand that, you will understand why you are law. You will understand why they wanna dumb down the feminine essence in you. Right? You a god and you balancing your feminine side, they gonna make you like you a little, you a little weak ass nigga, like you gay or something. Right? They wanna make you like you gay, like you a weak ass nigga, cause you balancing yourself, nigga. You nigga like being in nature, they gonna think you weird. Oh, you crazy. The reason why they make you think you crazy, cause they understand the law in you. They understand. They understand that you have to balance the laws that are in you. You have to balance all essence of self in you, because all of your chakras is essence of self that's in you. Root, sacral, solar plex, heart, throat, brow, and crown. That's all essence of self. And all of those chakras have law to them as well. So I am self and law. Let's still stay on the subject of law. I am law. I am law. Law is me. I am law. Law is me. Anything you put your intent to, you give it law. Whether if it's in a negative vibration or positive vibration, anything you put your intent to gives it law. Shit, even if you touch something, nigga, it gives it law because you touched it. So by you putting your divine palms on something, you give something law. That's why you gotta. That's why you really have to be careful of the things that you think about. Cause like, in the essence of law of attraction and manifestation, you don't realize that you are using the law in you every day. Even if you don't know the law in you, you still using it. You still using it. Cause that's just how powerful you is. So you can still use it, but not even know what you using. So I'm saying in essence, you can still create things and attract things into your life, but you don't even know how you did it. You don't even know what got it to do that. You don't even know why it's happening because you are the law. You don't even know why. Shit, go look at a tree. Go look at a fucking tree. You will see the law in the tree. You got the bottom, then you got the top. The top of a tree. I told you the bottom of a tree will represent the penis, and the top of the tree will represent the vagina, which will be the womb of life. If you understand it with the leaves and all that, yeah. That's what the tree will represent. That represents you. That's you in your essence. That's you in your core. That's you in your in shit at your strongest. That's you. But that tree carries law because that tree was put there to remind you of who you are. So that's a law. But you have to understand self to even understand what that tree even means. You have to understand self to understand what that tree means. So if I am law, which you are, if I'm law, then that means I I am responsible for making rules. Yes, you are responsible for making rules. You are a rule. Rule is you. You are the rule. Wherever rule you choose to make is whatever rule you have. You doing something that you don't want to be doing. You have the law and you have the rule in you to change that to change that whole situation. You can make a new rule. You can make a whole new law because you are law. So now, see now I want you to stop and be thinking now. Okay, so I'm I'm explaining. So we started off. I was explaining I am self, which is really I self. It's just I self, but I picked the I am because I understand the power in using the word I am. So that's why I said that. So it's I self, then got law. Now you need to think, why am I law? Now you need to think on it because I'm explaining why you are, but I want you to think about why you are law. Just think about it. Just think about it. Cause it's gonna get to a point to where you gonna start seeing us doing a lot of shit you've never seen us doing before because we have all understood self. And we understand that we are law. You don't realize, like, give back on the subject of law of attraction. Like you don't realize you can really do a lot of shit with the law that's in you. Like you can do a lot of shit, man. Like you don't realize. Like I have done it, practicing energy and shit. Cause like I said, I like practicing with energy and shit. Me being a scientist, I like you know I like fucking with energy, cause I understand how it works. So you can literally, it could be something little. You can literally attract a certain person to call you, and they'll fuck around and call you. Right? And the reason why they called you is because you created that. You made a rule for them to call you. You sent out that energy. So you basically channeled them. Your law and your rule channeled them to call you. That's what you did. And that's the shit you can do with anything. It don't matter what it is. Nothing is off limits. There's no limit. There's no limit to who you are. There's no limit. This is what all of your ancestors and all of your people have been trying to tell you. We have all been trying to tell you for the longest about who you are, but a lot of motherfuckers just don't want to listen, or they fuck around and forget. Cause after a while you forget. After a while, I told you about numbers and how numbers is really energy. Numbers is not something you count with, cause counting is fucking illiterate. I told you that. We made it to where you count with numbers to dumb it down for these Neanderthals, aka human beings. That's why we made it to where you count with them. But we so cold, we understand numbers is energy. And like I understand that shit to the T. I understand how numbers is energy. Right? This is why you got something called angel numbers. I've already explained it before. But you made a law. You made a law to make it to where numbers are energy, not just numbers. So you made a law. So you made a law to where 9 upside down will be 6 and 6 upside down will be 9, because you understand that we are 666, 6 neutrons, 6 protons, 6 electrons. That's the atomic molecules in you, right? And those atomic molecules makes up to the matter and who you are, which will be 9, which will be completion. Solids, liquids, gases, and plasma energy. Right? You feel me? You made a law for it to be like that. You did that. That's law, nigga. And if you really think about it, you be like, damn, that's some cold ass shit. How they? Yes, that's cold. How we was able to do that. That's cold in the motherfucker. Can't nobody do no shit. Can't no fucking human being do that. Hell no. Nah. Right? Like seven, like seven. Seven equals knowledge. Right? Because you gotta think of, the essence of like your kundalini energy, adding all that up together. You feel me? You gotta think of the feminine energy and the masculine energy, and you combining together to form the matter of enlightenment. And you gotta understand all that to understand why 7 equals knowledge, or why 8 equals infinity, or why 9 is completion. Like Because like I said, and like how other intellects have said before, 9 is the highest number. You shouldn't really go past the number 9. Because 9 is the number of completion. So if you are counting, you should stop at 9. Don't go 10, 11, 12. No, stop at 9. Because 9 is the highest number. But you, but you, like I said, like you the law, so you made that a rule to where a 9 would be the highest number. You made it like that because you were intelligent enough to realizing that everything everything in this life, for it to be function properly and for everything to work at a consistent basis, there has to be a completion. Everything has to be completed for something to work. So that's why you made it to where 9 will be completion. So I think of number 9 stands out. 9 to me, on a cosmic level, 9 and 7 stand out to me. Number 9 and number 7 stands out. All right, and I understand what it represents. That's why it stands out to me. All right, but you created that law. You made that a law. All right, you made that a law because you are everything, and everything is you. This is why you need to stop thinking less of yourself and start looking at yourself how you really should look at yourself. Looking at yourself as being the God, the supreme being that you are. You can tell people shit like this every single day, but they still most likely not gonna get it because they don't really believe that there's no God. Well, I told you, Jesus is not real. He's not a real person. Jesus is an illusion. He never walked the planet, but you have a couple of energy cycles. But he never walked the planet. He's not real. And I've already explained why Jesus is not real. Like they tell you that Jesus died at the age of 33. The reason why they tell you that he died at the age of 33 is because our ancestors, we fell from the 33 principalities of degrees. Right? You had love, peace, faith, grace, harmony, groundness, yin, yang. So that's feminine energy, masculine energy, soul. Right? We fell for those principalities. Right? Because remember they was eradicating some of our most powerful spiritual cosmic uh, artifacts that we had. They was eradicating all that, so it made us fall in principality of degrees. That's why they tell you Jesus died at the age of 33, nigga, because that's when we fell. The real guys. That's why they tell you that. So you wanna know why they? That's why. It ain't no Jesus. You God. God is you. If you break down God, it would be generator, operator, and destroyer. That's you. You are the generator. You're the operator and you're a destroyer. So I am self. So I am self, the generator, then law, the operator. Right? If you think it in a sense, law will be the operator because you can operate anything. Right? So you have to understand. You have to understand your power, man. You have to understand it. You gotta understand your power because your power is 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 so divine. It can't, it can't be, it can't necessarily be eradicated because, like, we don't die. So even though you may take my vessel, you ain't gonna take my soul. So, in other words, I'm still the law, and I am still self. Because you took my vessel, boy, I could come right back and create another law, right? Because we know death is not real. You don't die. If you have a soul, then you will never die. Your soul is who you really are. You are not this. You are not this body. You gotta also get past the physical to understand why you are the law. You gotta get past the physical. So I am self. I am self in law. All right. I am self in law. So by me being self in law, I I I'm basically the one that creates my own reality. I'm responsible for that because I am self. I am law. So I understand. I have to understand self. I have to understand who I am on a God level, so I can understand the law that I have. I have to understand self, then understand the law of me. So now, me understanding self and law, that will make me what? That will make me a master. Because by me understanding myself and who I am as a God, as a celestial being, and understand the law that I carry, that will make me a master. Because a master is someone's that master self. That's how you gonna become a master. I tell you with the fucking Freemasons. You ain't gonna become a master mason unless you understand master and self. You gotta master self to understand how to be a master mason. Right? So you so you being a being a being a master, you are basically you are basically the God of all things. You know, they tell you Jesus is the Alpha and the Omega, he is the beginning and the end. Nigga, that's you, because you are the master. You are the master. You are the mastermind of everything that is around you. Like we talk about the sun, talk about nature, talk about the ocean. Shit, you talk about the certain animals you have created, the certain insects like the bees and all that. You are the mastermind of everything. You mastered the fact of creating fire and making fire represent a certain personality of a person, right? Because like I explained, fire represents masculine energy, right? The goddesses, the women created the men. They created us. You may not believe that, but that's what really happened when they say God created man and woman in the image of God. That's what the goddesses did. The goddesses created us in image of them. So we are the image of the X chromosome. Basically, we are the image of them. Basically, that's why we take on the same essence that the females take on. Not necessarily having a vagina, no, but we still take on the traits of them, right? Balance, duality, love, harmony, peace. We still, we still take on their shit because they created us. So if you are created out of an image of someone else, you take on not only their image, but you take on their traits. You take on their personalities because you was created out of their image. So as a master, I'm going to create you out of my image, and I'm going to give you a part of me in all levels. I'm gonna make you a part of me. Think about that. That's being a master, right? That's why we talk about ascending masters, right? A ascending master is a god that learns how to ascend at all levels of ascension. Me cosmically, I am an ascending master. So I know how to ascend at certain levels that other guys that are not ascending masters, they may not know how to, ascend as quickly as I do yet because they are not ascending masters. So that means they have more to learn in the cosmos. They have to learn more about ascension. But for me, being an ascending master, I know the ins and outs. Literally, this is a fact. I know the ins and outs of mastering ascension. So basically, for instance, I could be, because like I said, I like playing with energy. So I could basically sit sit down and think all the most negative shit in the world. I could just think a lot of negative shit. This is what I be doing because I like playing around with it. So I think negative shit. Just think all the worst shit you can think. Just negative, negative, negative. So I'm tapping into my root chakras, a little bit. But I'm still balanced because I ain't intending to be in that energy. I'm just playing with it. So I'm just thinking all the most negative shit, right? Then as I am thinking all this negative shit, I'm going to stop and I'm going to fuck around and meditate. Right? And then as I meditate, I'm putting all those negative intentions and transmuting them into some more positive. Because if I am thinking negative and then I meditate and then I balance states of matter in me, my heart chakra and all that, I'm gonna transmute the energy. That energy ain't gonna be inside of me because I just transmuted it. Right? That's a ascending. That's certain shit only ascending masters know. That's why, like, for me, I know how to transmute energy, nigga. Like, when it comes to transmute energy, you can't fuck with me. I'm telling you, cause I know how to transmute. You say something negative to me, I'ma transmute that, cause I know how energy work. I understand as above, so below. I understand the difference of a low vibration or a high vibration. That's why when I be starting my lessons, I tell you there's no such thing as a low vibration or a high vibration being two separate energies that you go into. It's only one energy. It all determines on your intent and how you use your energy. It's all based on just how you use it. So if you are this real shit. So if you are thinking in a negative state, okay, then you vibrating at a negative state of intention. If you thinking positively, you vibrating at a positive intent of thinking. And this could go for any sense. If you are curious, you could be at a curious state of intent. And it goes for a lot of different things. A lot. Right? It goes for a lot of different things. You have to understand that. So being a ascending master is mastering, like I said, mastering all states of ascension, mastering good and bad, mastering duality. That's being an ascending master, and I'm one of them. That's why for me, like for me, I don't necessarily be happy. I mean, even though I do a lot of meditation and I cleanse my chakras a lot. I do a lot of that. I don't necessarily have to though, cause I know how to keep myself balanced. I know how, so I don't really be having to do too much, but I just do it anyway, cause that's just me. I just like mastering all the arts and crafts of ascension. That's just who I am, right? So you being the master, you are the one that masters all the essence of ascension, cause you are a master. So I am self. So I am self, law, and I am master. So I am a master. So I am a master of self. I'm a master of law. right? Because once I master self, once I master who I really am, then I can master law. I can master how to create my own rule and and how to make my own law because I am a master. A master knows how to be a master. That's why you call Jesus your master because you know he ain't real. But you call Jesus your master because you know he know how to do things because he's a master. He has mastered all the arts of ascension. Shit, if you think about it, Jesus was a ascending master. If you think about it, because remember he fasted for 40 days and 40 nights by himself, but was tested by Lucifer on his ascension, right? So by him trying to master ascension for himself, he was tested, right? And that's the same shit with you. Cause as you being a master of self and law, you will be tested. You will be tested a lot. Because you claiming to be a master, you have to understand how to be a master. You have to understand what it takes to be a master. So I can't say I'm a master if I don't know how to master anything. I can't be a master if I don't know how to ascend. I can't be a master if I fold when I am challenged by anything that may challenge me as a master. I can't be a master if I don't understand that. I can't be a motherfucking master. So you being a master, you have to understand how to be the master that you are. You have to understand what being a master is. You have to understand that. Cause being a real master is no cakewalk. You gotta understand what you gotta understand what it is. Probably talk about So we talk about mastering the arts and crafts. You gotta master. You have to master the arts and crafts. You have to master shit. Master yourself. Master everything about yourself. Master everything. That's why I said like I'm always finding more ways of mastering self. I'm always finding more ways. Like I'm always reading. Reading is another form of mastering. Because as you are reading, you are gaining more knowledge. And knowledge is mastering. A great master has a lot of knowledge. Cause you can't be a knowledge. I mean, you can't be a master if you don't have knowledge. You gotta have knowledge to be a master. Okay, you balancing your chakras all day, you tapping in, but you gotta have knowledge of why you even balancing your chakras. You gotta have knowledge for that. Can't just do it just to do it. What is the knowledge for why you are doing what you are doing? You have to have knowledge for it. All right. Yeah, fuck the Bible, fuck Jesus. Yeah, fuck Jesus, fuck the Bible. But the Bible do have a lot of things in there that resonates with you and who you are as a master, as a God. Right? Jesus divided darkness from the light. Right. We know the real story. Atum or Atum Ra, which or Amen Ra. Amen is the god of air, and Atum is the god of the sun. So Atum had to use the air in him to create the sun. Right, breathing in those atomic molecules inside of him. Right. So Atum mastered the air in him to create the fucking sun. He mastered that. He understood how to use the air inside of him. He understood that. Literally, just think about that. He mastered how to use air to create a sun, to create something, uh, to be manifested without him into the sky. That's some powerful shit to do. But he had to master that. He had to master the element of air. Right? This is why you have to really master breathing techniques. You have to master breathe. You have to you have to master shit like that. You have to master that. Because all that shit plays a part on who you are. Protons, neutrons, electrons, plasma energy. You have all those states of matter inside of you. So by you breathing in that state of matter. That's why when you breathe all that shit in, you be feeling energy inside of you. Yeah, because you breathing in matter. That's why. But you gotta understand. You gotta understand the element of air in you. You gotta understand your breath work. You gotta understand why air is masculine, and that's why air masculine. Because what Atum Ra did. That's why it's masculine. Right? That's why it's masculine. Right? So you have to you have to you have to you have to understand who you are as a whole. You have to understand the foundation of you. You have to understand it. Cause like I said, I can only tell you so much, but you gotta realize it for yourself. You gotta realize this shit. I'm just a messenger. I'm just here to enlighten you to who you are. That's all I'm here to do. I'm doing my spiritual work by waking your ass up. That's all I'm here to do. So I just gotta get you. See, this is why that's why I said that's why for me, like I feel like I ain't gonna say underrated, but I feel like my job down here is very, 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 very organic. You know, because my whole job is just to get you to understand. So that's why I slow shit down. You know, I'm not, because you got other intellects, you know, that come straight at you. I'm not going to do it like that. And I'm glad I'm not like that because I want you to really get this shit. You know, I want you to really get it. I don't want you to be like, man, I didn't get what he's saying. No, I want you to get it. So that's why I'm like, okay, we gonna break down I'm self, then law, then now we come to master. I gotta break it down for you so you can get it in all portions. I want you to really see why you are self, law, and master. Because you are. But you just have to realize it. You gotta see it. Right? You gotta see, like you gotta really see it. We ain't sent down, like I said, man, we didn't send down so many people down here to get you to, you know, Bobby Hemmett. Shit, shout out to Bobby Hemmett. I fuck with Bobby Hemmett. Bobby Hemmett, Dr. Malachi Yorks. You know, we didn't send a lot of people here to get you to understand why you are who you are, why you are the way that you are. We not crazy. We ain't nothing wrong with us. We just trying to get you to wake the fuck up. Just trying to get you to wake up. You are the mastermind. You mastered everything around you. You mastered it. You are the reason why we have life. If it wasn't for you, it wouldn't be life. You master the essence of making your pussy or your vagina. You master the essence of making that a portal to where I can manifest myself into it. You are a master to understand how that works. And you also made it to where you can manifest into that portal through just a soul, through energy. You mastered the essence of how that even fucking worked. I manifested back here into this realm off of a straight soul and spirit, not the body, just a soul and spirit. Just literally think about that. Like, damn, that's it. Yeah, just literally think about that. You mastered the essence of making that shit work the way it do. That's why everything comes with the soul. The soul is everything. That's the most powerful element in you is your soul. That's why your fucking oppressors want your soul so badly. Because they know what it's about. They know what your soul is. But you are a master to even creating that. Right? You a master. Cause I told you the whole Islam, the whole Islam thing was really about this. Studying who you are, studying the esoteric arts of who you are. Cause a lot of this information I'm giving to you, a lot of this is esoteric or what they would call occult knowledge. Cause esoteric knowledge is basically you studying the fundamental essence of life. Basically the spiritual essence of life. That's what it's all about. I understand esoteric knowledge, Hermeticism, Gnosticism, the Kabbalah. I understand all that shit. And it's damn near all the same shit to me. If you keep it 100, because I understand it. And then I'm a scientist on top of that, so I can understand what that shit really means to me. Right? So that mean basically if you seen a man and a woman in a picture with an apple, that's the Adam and Eve story. Then they got the tree in the back of them, and then they got a snake wrapped around it. So that's representing the Kundalini energy. So the females told us to be fruitful and multiply. And if you bite this apple that I am giving unto you, and you multiply, we shall create life in all things. Us together will create life in all things. That's what that's all about. So like you'll see that as a esoteric image, right? That would be considered esoteric, but you gotta understand the whole spiritual meaning of it. Why that would be esoteric? Because it represents you. It represents the arts of you and what you have created here on this realm. Right? That's what it represents. The to master who you are on an energetic level, you got to master the phases of matter. You got to understand solids, liquids, and gases. You got to, and I understand solids, liquids, and gases. You got to understand it. Cause at first, when I was starting to remember who I was as a scientist again, I understood liquids and gases. I understand that was water and gases would be fire. I had to understand solid. I'm like, oh, okay, solid. So that's representing the earth. That's representing like grounding, right? So you solid, liquid, gas, right? I had to understand that. Then equaling into plasma. So plasma would be the highest state of matter. Because that's when energy is moving at a faster, consistent basis. Right? Because at your core, you're supposed to be vibrating at a plasma. Right? That's the mastering that you created to where we are really supposed to be vibrating at a higher state than we are vibrating at currently right now. Because where we are right now on this realm, this is a solid. I told you, the ocean is a liquid, but it's a solid because how it's kept. It's down here, it ain't up, so it's a solid. So that's why I told you, fire would be up, water would be down, because water is kept in a solid form. The ocean is in a solid form. You feel me? Now you do have fire down here, but it still goes up in flames though. It still goes up. It still leads because the fire, it leads, it goes up. Masculine energy leads, it goes up. That's the mastering that you created to where you made it like that. Like I said, if you really just sit down and think about it, you be like, damn, that's some crazy shit to make it right. But you so much of a fucking master, you made it to where it would be like that, and you made it make sense. Cause it makes a lot of sense to why it's like that. Alright? You made it to where it makes sense like that. Because you are a master. You being the master, you know how ascension works. You know what's gonna work and you know what ain't gonna work. Because you are a fucking master. Like I explained, I'm a ascended master, but not everybody is ascended masters. But still you are a master anyway because you are God. So you still a master. It don't matter if you are ascended master or not, motherfucker, you still a master. Period. Cause like I said, ascending master is all about you learning the levels of ascension. Anybody can do that if they really put their intent into learning all the levels of ascension. Anybody can do that. So you still a master. It don't even matter. It don't matter. You still a master. All right. So you being a master, you being a master, you are basically the root to all things. You are the beginning of all things. You are the creator of all things. You are the creator. You are the divine creator. You are creation. Alright, you are creation. Creation is you. You are the creator. You are the divine source. That is you. That is you. This be you. Man, I wish there was a way where like us black people, like we can have our own shit. We can create our own shit and we don't have to get anything from the system and all that other shit. Like, nigga, do you know who you are, nigga? You had that before, nigga. But we went into war with our oppressors, nigga, and knocked us to where we are at now, nigga. Nigga, do yo bitch ass know you can do that shit again, nigga? But you have to master the art of self. Stop thinking your ass is less, nigga. You are more. Stop lessening yourself. Stop looking at yourself like a fucking human being, nigga, because you're not no fucking human. Nigga, you're not no human. Your ass still believing in this motherfucking Jesus, nigga. You God, nigga. Keep begging the white man to help your ass, nigga. Help yourself, nigga. He don't got no soul. He ain't about to help your ass. He want to keep you helpless, nigga, because he know who you are. He know who you are at your core. So that's why he gotta make it to where your ass is the way you is, to where you don't know yourself, to where you don't know shit about yourself, to where you don't know about I, self, law, and master. Right? Then they pit them human beings in that whole Islam shit. They pit them human beings in there, right? And made you forget what the shit was all about. Allah, leg, arm, head, right? But they got these human beings saying Allah Akbar. God is greatest. God is the greatest. Yeah, you are the greatest because you are God. Energy, water, energy, water. Head being the head being the supreme knowledge. Right? Because you gotta understand the top of your head. This is the biggest uh receptor of energy. This you receive energy through the top of your head. So your head is the channeler. This is what you use to channel all of these cosmic energies, all of these cosmic forces. That's your head, the top of your head. Why is your ether black? Cause that's dark matter energy. So that's the universe. That's why the this right. That's a fact. This is why the formation of your scalp is looks like the universe because you are the universe. So that's why now you should be like, oh, okay. So that's why the Kundalini energy, when it successfully rises, it goes to the top of the head, right? Because the top of you is the highest state of knowledge. Once you understand, right? So you can think. So basically, you can think of the essence of the top of your head like a spear, right? Because what does a spear do? It goes straight up, right? Straight up. So you could think of the essence of your top of your head as a spear. Damn, no, go look at the motherfucking spear. A lot of motherfuckers don't look at spears. We created spears. Spears, that's our shit, right? But go look at the spear. Look how a spear is pointing up, right? So that's why your head points up. It's because it's like a spear. But that spear is channeling all of these forces, nigga. So you are divinely connected to the cosmos because you straight up. You channeling that source of energy. So that's why you straight up like this. Right? You straight up like this. You gotta understand who you are. Leg, arm, head. Energy, water, energy, water. Top of the head is the biggest receptor, the biggest channeler. But you mastered, you are such of a master, you made it like that. Cause if you think of the body, if you think of the body, the head is the the head, like if you think about it, the most important parts of your body, right, that you only acknowledge is your private area and the top of your head. That's a fucking fact. Nigga, you don't really acknowledge all the other parts of your nigga, you don't give a fuck about your hands, nigga, you don't give a fuck about your feet, which is grounding with nature. You don't give a fuck about that. You don't give a fuck about your eyes and your ears. You wanna see, you wanna hear, you wanna be able to chew your food, with your mouth and all, but you don't really pay attention to it though, like that. You pay attention to your dick or your pussy in your head. That's the only thing you pay attention to. And that's because you realize the matter within it. You realize that that's matter down there, and you understand that this is the creation. This is the highest form of supreme creation or knowledge. You understand that. So that's why you acknowledge down here and you acknowledge up here. That's why you acknowledge it. That's why you acknowledge it. So this is why you have to understand who the fuck you are. Understand self. Who am I? Right. Who are you? Understand. Fuck the fuck this physical. Go within, nigga. You gotta go within. So you think all these so you think all these intellects on YouTube that be giving you knowledge, you think they still think they the physical, you still think they humans? Hell nah. We know we ain't humans. We know we ain't this physical. That's why we be telling your ass. Nigga, we be telling your ass not nigga, we be telling your ass that not all of us is the same, even if you is black, nigga. You feel me? We be telling you shit like that because we know self. We know who we is. We know who us. You feel me? We be like, oh yeah, that's God. Oh no, that's God. That's right there. We know. Oh no, that's a Mach 5. Oh no, that's a clone. Oh no, that's a reptilian. We know because we know self. That's why y'all be fucking thinking we crazy. No, we not crazy. We just know. We not fucking gullible like y'all is. We not just going off of shit just because they tell us it's real. No, you feel me? We realize shit. We woke. And I don't even like using the word woke, but we aware. You know, we on our they live shit. We see, nigga. We see the ones that's trying to hide, nigga. We see. We see. Like, yo, they crazy. All them black woke motherfuckers on YouTube, they fucking crazy. What the fuck are they talking about? They fucking crazy. Right, you think I'm fucking crazy? Because I fucking know about myself and you don't know fucking shit. That's why you think I'm crazy. Show ass on somewhere, nigga. Nigga, go read the Bible, nigga. Go read the motherfucking Bible. Cause I ain't calling motherfuckers out, but I feel like I have to touch on this though. Cause you gotta understand, a lot of motherfuckers that claim to be woke are not motherfucking woke at all, nigga. Fact, nigga, that's a fact, nigga, you know how I mean niggas be on the internet talk about niggas getting sacrificed and shit. Nigga, I hate that shit. I swear that. Oh my soul, I hate that shit. That be the most good, nigga. You be seeing that shit, nigga. What nigga be saying? Oh, another rapper got sacrificed. Nigga, you don't even know. You just saying shit. You ain't tapped in like that, nigga. You ain't tapped to no ancestors, nigga. Oh, I know gematria. Okay, nigga, do you know you created that? Do you know that numbers came from you, nigga? Do you know that? No, you probably don't. But oh, motherfucker got sacrificed. Nigga, you don't even know. You just saying shit. Your ass on somewhere, nigga. Nigga, let a real. And I'm gonna make a lesson talking about gematria, like I said in my other video. I'm gonna make a lesson explaining gematria, cause I know what it's about. Um, I've already explained a little bit of it in my last. That's what I'm trying to think. What was the last video? Um, cause last night I made a video about overcoming. Uh, man, what the fuck was that video? I gotta think. I forgot about it, but I gotta think though. It's gonna come right back to me though. But I already talked about that gematria shit. Talked a little bit about it. Uh, in that recent video, right? I've already talked a little bit about it and what gematria is all about, right? A motherfucker talk about motherfuckers getting sacrificed, but they don't even in it. They don't understand why motherfuckers do it, and they don't understand like why numbers even go together the way they do. They don't even. They just watch a number, motherfucker be like, okay, that's why. No, but you don't know yourself. You don't know why our oppressors do this shit to us. You don't know why. Right? You just saying shit. You just saying shit just to be saying it, but you don't understand this shit on a motherfucking cosmic level. You don't understand it. All right. So you gotta understand. You gotta understand self. You gotta understand why shit is the way it is. You gotta understand that. Get past this physical. You're not the body. You are just knowledge and wisdom manifested into the physical form. That's what you are. You that great. You a real teacher. Fuck these other teachers, nigga, because these other teachers ain't teaching shit. You a real teacher. You don't even realize it. You a whole teacher. You a real teacher. You here to teach and inform your people about who we are and what this whole life shit is about. Right? You here to teach the real tree of life. You here to teach that. That's you. Your ass walking around right now don't know your ass a whole teacher. I told you, you be tapping into that shit, some energy cycles, and don't even be realizing it. Right? Your ass will be just watching TV and see some shit and just say something out of the blue on the scientific level. It don't even know where that fucking came from because your ass a whole god or a goddess. But you ain't real. You ain't tapping in and shit. You just saying, you just saying shit and don't even realizing why you saying it or where it's coming from. Cause your ass a whole god, a whole divine being, a whole magical being, a astral being, a celestial being. Right? A whole celestial being. Understand who the fuck you are. Understand. I know who I am, but you gotta understand you. Shit, my whole life I was getting reminded of who the fuck I was, nigga. Nigga, it was signs everywhere. You know, motherfuckers treating you weird and shit because of who you are and all that shit. A lot of you have went through that as well, but you ain't even paid attention to it. You just thought people just fucked up out here. Nah, nigga, maybe a little bit deeper than that. Maybe some more deep than that. A lot of people didn't like Jesus either because he was telling the truth. You a truth teller. You a master. You are a sender master. So a lot of people ain't gonna like you because of what you about and what you stand for. You stand for something. You are a master of all things. That's what you are. If I was to walk up to one of our people right now and be like, "Hey, nigga, you know you created the sun, right?" Nigga look at me like, "Nigga, get your bitch ass on." You know what I mean? Nigga look at me crazy like, "Nigga, what the fuck is you talking about?" Like, nigga, you created the sun. And then if I explained it to God in in a perfect portion, in a perfect way I could explain it, this nigga probably still wouldn't get what the fuck I just told him. Probably, probably still wouldn't get why he created the sun. Probably would be like, no, nigga, I don't get it. Still wouldn't get it. Cause they don't know self. You tell a goddess she created the ocean and it's real mermaids inside of the ocean to protect the creatures in the ocean. She wouldn't fucking believe that. Some goddesses wouldn't, if they ignorant, they wouldn't fucking believe that. Hell no, they ain't gonna believe that. Cause they don't believe that they are that magical to even do something like that. Oh yeah, the Little Mermaid, that was about you. Oh no, think I'm crazy. Oh, that was about you. Think I'm crazy. Would think I'm just a weird black nigga with a big ass head with an afro. Just think just think I'm on some bullshit. And I'm telling you some real shit about yourself. That's all I'm doing, just telling you about yourself. I ain't looking for no money. I ain't looking for none of that. I'm just here to teach your ass. That's all. That's all I'm trying to do is get you to wake up. That's all I'm on. You waking up is worth more than money to me because I figure the more we wake up, the more we see the wealth around us. All right, the wealth around you, sun, nature, the ocean. See the wealth around you. Right? Be the master that you were created to be. Realize the master inside of you. Realize that. We created, you don't even know, nigga, we created martial arts. We created that, nigga. We created martial arts. And I understand why. Cause you basically dealing with the leg, arm, head. So you dealing with the energy, water. That's what you dealing with. Forming your Tai Chi energy that's inside of you. You know, the developing primordial energies in you, activating primordial energies in you. That's what the whole martial arts is about. right? That's what it's about. You don't even know you created martial arts. You still give it to, the Bruce Lee motherfucker, even though Bruce Lee was cold a motherfucker, but you still give it to his people without realizing you created it. That's all spiritual. We know martial arts is spiritual, but you don't even understand why it's spiritual. So one of you down here is probably the one that created martial arts. You master the art of martial arts. Some of you probably are already masters of, like I'm saying, some of you probably are already masters of martial arts. That's inside of you, but you don't even realize it here. Your ass can tap in one little good energy cycle and you just doing your shit. You just remember how to do that shit. This is why this is why a gun this is why a gun is a lower form of you. If you think of because we know that a lot of shit around here is made with carbon that comes with, and I realize and I know and realize what carbon is. We already had one of the guys already explain how they use carbon for a lot of shit they make because they can't make nothing else without us. Because we got all the shit. Right? Um you don't you don't you don't even realize that a lot of the shit a lot of the shit that they do down here, it all came from you. So we thinking in the sense of a gun, using a gun, that's a lower form of the of all the dangerous skill sets that's in you. And like I said, they use your carbon. Nigga, you can literally see, this is why we also say height don't matter. Like when it comes to fighting the motherfucker, height don't matter. It's all about your skill set. If you tapped into your divinity at a sense on the martial arts level, nigga, you could beat up a lot of niggas at the same energy cycle, literally. You know that they show you movies like Bruce Lee, for instance. They show you Bruce Lee, he was able to beat up like 20 niggas by himself. You could literally do shit like that if you tapped into your divinity. I'm not lying, nigga. It's all on the ancestors, nigga. I will never lie on them. You could literally do that. That's why when you know one of the gods, or one of the goddesses that be knowing martial arts, you go, man, don't fuck with him. That nigga kill you. Right, because you know his ass knows some shit. That's why y'all ass be scared to fight a motherfucker that, especially a black belt, nigga. You ain't about to fight no black belt. You is not nail, no. You not about to fight one of them niggas because you know they know some shit. But that all that shit came from you. You created that. Cause that's another form of spiritual ascension. And in essence, to keep it 100 with you, we are all supposed to be learning that. Now I be, some energy cycles. I try to, learn a little bit about it. Then I end up doing some other shit. I end up having to teach and do some other shit. So I don't really be getting around to it all like that. But naturally, we're supposed to be learning that. It's some god out here right now that's probably gearing up to start teaching motherfuckers about it. Probably right now. Or it could be me that start teaching. You never know. It could be any one of you. That's about to be gearing up to teach that shit. Teach martial arts and teach the whole spiritual essence of what martial arts is all about. But I'm getting you to understand the mastermind behind that. You mastered the fact of using states of matter inside of you to be able to hurt a motherfucker and to be able to spark chaotic forms of energy in you. Because if you, like, real shit, if you understand the elements of matter in you, energy and water, air, earth, and spirit, you can basically vibrate at a certain frequency. Like, you can basically vibrate at a plasma state if you understand how to use it. You know, like how they also show you in they show you in like certain TV shows and shit, right? Like, you always seen in TV shows where a motherfucker was fighting and they go into this type of little matrix to where they just start fighting real fast, all that shit. Yeah, you can literally do that. That's why they put that shit in the TV shows, making a joke out of it. But they know that you can do shit like that if you at your full strength. You can literally do shit like that. Like I said, you gotta stop lessening yourself. You are very powerful, right? You are very powerful. You just gotta see it. That's why I'm here. Just like other intellects, we here to get you to see. We want, we want you to see this shit. We want you to see. We don't want to be the only ones. We don't want to be the only ones realizing this shit. We want you to see it. I want you to see it personally. I want you to see this shit. I want you to see that power in you. I do. To keep 100 with you. Right? You be having motherfuckers out here talking about raising your vibration. You don't even understand. You don't even understand how to raise the vibration correctly. What motherfuckers be saying? You got to eat certain foods to raise your vibratory state. What the fuck does food got to do with my fucking vibration, nigga? Okay, yeah, eating animal, right? That could affect your vibration, but not all like that, though, nigga, because you still are a god, nigga. You still are a being made of matter. You are made of atoms and helixes. You are made of matter. So, not necessarily by what you eating is going to affect you all like that, because you still made of matter. So, if I'm eating all fruits and vegetables, nigga, all day, nigga, that ain't going to necessarily allow me to connect within or deeper with the ancestors or something, or it ain't going to allow me to be more of a god, nigga. That's just what I'm eating. Cause I could eat all the most healthiest shit in the world, but still ain't tapping in. You could be the most healthiest motherfucker in the world, but still be a fucked up person though. Not helping your people doing anything. So that don't mean shit. It's all about who you are. It's all about what you remember of yourself, nigga. That's what it's about. So food don't got nothing to do with nothing. You don't even need to eat anyway, nigga. Fuck the food. They ain't like the shit they give you healthy anyway. And that's a fact. Right? So I am okay. So we gonna break it all down again. So I am self. I am self. So I am self. Everything is based off me. I am self. Right? I am self. I'm self, law, and master. Right? I am self, law, and master. That's what I am. Self, law, and master. I ain't gonna lie, your boy here looking fucked up. I ain't gonna lie. I know y'all seen my shit. Your boy need to line up like a motherfucker. Damn. Yeah, I got a blowout like a motherfucker. Damn. I don't give a fuck though. I'm a god. I know who I am though, nigga. I don't give a fuck. I'm just be wearing hats like a motherfucker. I don't give a fuck. You know? But yes, I am self law and master. I am self law and master. I looked on YouTube. I done seen so many niggas explain that shit. I still don't understand how certain motherfuckers still ain't got it. How haven't you got it? Like the leg, arm, head. How haven't you got that? How haven't niggas really figured that out? Cause you know how motherfuckers' minds is. Like I said, you could tell a motherfucker something over and over again, but they still not. That shit ain't gonna stick in their motherfucking brain. They gonna forget about that after a while. Like nigga, I forgot what the fuck you said. I don't even remember you saying that. You like nigga, this was a whole 3 hour lesson, nigga. You don't remember me? Nah, I don't remember. How the fuck is that possible? So you wasn't listening at all? Oh no, not like that. You be like, damn, what the fuck was I teaching for if you ain't gonna listen? You know what I mean? Cause motherfuckers' minds go in different direction. They don't, a lot of motherfuckers don't be listening like that. They just pretend like they listening, but they not really hearing what you saying. They not hearing nothing, right? That's why I say I gotta break shit down for you, so your ass will want to be interested in listening. Cause if I'm talking, cause I know how to talk on the level to where you wouldn't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Like electromagnetic being and field and all that old shit. Like as above, so below may catch a nigga off guard. Like, what the fuck that mean? That may catch you off guard, but that's why I made a video dumbing this shit down so you can understand why we have something called as above, so below. Because a lot of people have explained as above, so below, but they probably didn't explain it the way that you could understand it. So me, I had to bring it back into existence and explain it to where you can understand what as above, so below is all about. Like fire is up, water being down. Right? So that's why I had to make that video. That's why ancestors told me to make that video explaining to you what the fuck is all about. Right? That's why I had to do that. Um, you are God, God is you. shit, if you break down, if you break down, if you break down a lot of these words that they uh make for gods, nigga, that all represents you. Like, you know, like words like Lord, if you break down, if you break down the word Lord, like meaning God, like Lord, if you break down the word Lord, that would mean law, order, rhythm, and density. If motherfuckers is sticking on that God level, they be like, oh damn, that makes sense. Right. Law, order, rhythm, and density. You are law, you are order, you are rhythm, because that keeps everything together in density, nigga. That's you. Law, order, rhythm, and density. Fuck out of here, nigga. I told you, nigga, I know my shit, man. You gotta break shit down, God, to get this shit, to understand what this shit all about. Nigga. So, nigga, that's what Lord would mean. Law, order, rhythm, and density. Or you can say law, order, rhythm, and damage, because you are law, you are order, and you are rhythm, and you are damage, because you can damage anything, right? Because you are law and you are order, right? That's you. You are everything, and everything is you. They be telling you this shit, but you don't get it. Shit in church, like, nigga, if you really pay attention in church, they be showing you how much of a God you is, but you don't catch it. Like Lord, God, not nigga, that's all you. I don't read, like I said, I don't read the Bible. I do read the Bible, but I don't read it all like that. But I know about it. I know certain scriptures I could quote, you know, because I already know a bit of what the Bible all about. It's you know, it's a lot of bullshit in there, but it is some shit in there that is related to me. That's why I said it's nothing wrong with reading it, because a lot of shit in the Bible is talking about who you are as a God. How you are responsible for who you are as a God, and how you should teach your people, and how you teaching your people and mastering who you are will bring hate, and there will be people that may want to get rid of you, may want to kill you, because they know that you are here to change things. All right, that's the whole story of the Bible, explaining God, which is you. Right? They gave you sections of Adam and Eve, so they told you the creation story of life, right? How the feminine energy created the man that created life in all things, then the sun, Atum, right? Because Adam is really Atum, right? Because Adam is considered to be the first man on the planet, and Eve was the first woman. So Adam is really Atum, because Atum was the first God that we elected to come down here to create the sun, right? So Adam is really Atum. They don't tell you that. They telling you Jesus is real, but how the fuck can Atum create the sun if Jesus is real? So nigga, what, it was two suns created? Nigga, wait a minute. That's it. You know, that's the shit motherfuckers don't be paying attention. Like, wait. So I'll read that scripture about Jesus dividing darkness from light. I'll be like, wait, all right, woo. And then if I already know about Adam, I'll be like, wait a minute, wait a minute. We gotta break this shit down. Wait a minute. How the fuck can Atom be the one that created the sun when Jesus is the one that supposedly created the sun? He is supposedly the one that divided darkness from light by he created the sun. How can Atom and Jesus create the sun? That don't make sense. I thought only one man created the sun. See, that shit you don't think about when you read the Bible. You don't think about it. You don't think about how certain things don't make sense because you're not fucking aware of who you are to question things. See, one thing about being a god or a goddess is gonna question things because we know everything should be questioned. Question everything. I don't go for what it is. Question. I question everything. I don't let shit be the way it is. I'm gonna question it. You gotta question shit. That's what they don't want you to do. They don't want you questioning shit. Because if you start questioning shit, they gonna have to fucking answer your questions. And they don't want to give you the real answers to what you asking. So that's why they whole job is to keep your ass shutting the fuck up and give you that Bible. Telling your ass nigga read them scriptures, learn them scriptures, and live by those scriptures. Don't question it. If you find some other shit that's speaking against it, don't look at don't look into it no more. That's the devil. All right. They tell you about the Egyptians. They tell you that we was demons. They tell you that we was evil. When real demons was the ones that was giving you this whole Jesus story. They the demons. They the real demons. You feel me? So I am self, I am law, and I am master. So me being self, I created this life. I created everything around me, me being self. And I made it a law which made me a master. That's basically what I did. That's what you did. Now, it's just up to you to remember that master. It's up to you to remember. Remember that master inside of you, man. Remember it. Or remember her. Your body, you're not the body. But this whole body that you have incarnated into, this is a whole instrument. Like I've said before, it's a whole instrument. You just gotta learn how to play it. You gotta learn how to play your instrument. Learn the ins and outs of your instrument. Your penis, that's an instrument. Your throat, throat chakra. That's an instrument. That's shit. That's a big instrument. A very powerful instrument. Very powerful. So you just gotta remember, man. Just gotta remember. Just gotta remember. Shit. Shit, shit. Our one of our fallen brothers, Yakub, his bitch ass, he know about I self law and master. He know what that mean. His bitch ass know. He know exactly what it mean. He know that you are self, you are law, and you are master. That's why he gave you what? Jesus, nigga. So you can forget the master inside of you, nigga. That's why he gave you that. Cause he know who you are. Yakub is Jesus, nigga. Right? I've already talked a little bit about that, but I feel like I'd be having to get into it more so you can understand it. Look at if you want to believe that you are not self-law and master, let's think about it. Why the fuck would your God tell you to kneel down to him? If he is your God, if he is your almighty, if he is your divine creator, why should you kneel down to him? And look for him to grant you what you desire. Why should you kneel down to him? He should want you to stand up and look at him face to face. Why he wants you to kneel down to him? Why? Why he? Nigga, I'm a god. I don't want nobody to kneel down to me. Nigga, that shit weird in the motherfucker. I ain't about to have nigga kneel down to me because I know. Hell no. Nah. Nigga, I'm goofy in the motherfucker. I do some. That's some clown shit. You a fucking clown. Nigga, that'd be some weird shit. You just see a bunch of gods standing, right? And they got the goddesses kneeling down. And that'd be some weird shit. And the goddesses are the first creators, but that'd be some, or we kneeling down to them. That'd be some weird shit. Right? Now, although the goddesses is the first creators, nigga, I'm not about to kneel down to her. Hell nah, fuck that. You get your ass on. I'm not kneeling down to shit. I respect you, but I'm not kneeling down to you. You got me fucked up. You not about to make me look like no bitch. Fuck that. Niggas gonna be laughing like motherfucker. Fuck this nigga weird. Nigga, you kneeling down. I'm not, hell no, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that, nigga. Hell no, I'm not doing that. It ain't going like that, G. I'm sorry. I ain't even sorry. I ain't doing that. Hell no. Right? But your God told you to kneel down to him. Kneel down to me, because I am your master. I'm your Alpha and your Omega. I'm the beginning and the end. I am way more powerful than you are. You are not more powerful than me. You shall not ever forsake me. If you start to look at yourself as God, you have forsaken me. Because you are not respecting me being your God. You are not respecting me. You are forsaking me by worshiping in yourself rather than me. You have forsaken me. You are not respecting me. You are not respecting me. You are forsaking me by worshiping in yourself rather than me. You have forsaken me. You are forsaking me by worshiping in yourself rather than me. You have forsaken me. You are forsaking 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 me. You are for You feel me? That's all y'all cool, nigga. He wanted us to bow down to him. Cause think about it. That's the same shit the slave masters tried to make us do to them. Right? Telling us you gotta kneel down to me. I'm your master. Right? I'm your master. I'm your master. You kneel down to me, nigga. I'm your master. I'm your teacher, nigga. You shall kneel down to me, nigga, when I tell you to, nigga. I don't give a fuck, even if you don't want to, nigga. If you don't kneel down to me, nigga, I'ma kill you, nigga. I'ma do something to you. I'ma beat your ass, nigga. That's what they was doing to us, nigga. If you don't kneel down to me, nigga. So what the fuck you doing, nigga, when you take your bitch ass in the church and you kneeling down to this so-called motherfucker Jesus, nigga? You kneeling down to your motherfucking master, nigga, which is really a slave, nigga, a slave holder, nigga. That's what you kneeling down to, nigga. Oh, goofy ass still believing that Jesus is your teacher, nigga. That nigga ain't shit. He ain't a real person, nigga. One of your fallen brothers, nigga, created him, nigga. Created the idea of him, nigga. Created that spell, nigga. Jesus is a whole spell, nigga, that was casted upon our people, nigga, to make us hate ourselves and not understand who we are as gods and goddesses, nigga, as divine beings. He was a whole spell casted, nigga. And you got the nerves to think we crazy because we telling you he ain't real. Nigga, fuck Jesus, nigga. He ain't real. But you have to understand from self why he not fucking real, nigga. Cause it's easy for a motherfucker to be like, oh, fuck Jesus, but you don't know why it's fuck Jesus, though. It's easy for you to do that. Cause a lot of motherfuckers that say fuck Jesus, they be what you would call atheists, or it be people that's don't believe you real, but they don't know why, though. Now, I still tell you, yeah, fuck Jesus. I don't want you to believe in him. Hell nah. Still fuck Jesus, but you gotta understand why he not real, though. I want you to understand why he not. You gotta understand why he not. You gotta understand. Like my past life, right? My past life, I'm really Nat Turner. Like that's my past life. I was Nat Turner. That's who I really am. Motherfucker wanted to make it like I was preaching the word of the gospel to my people. Nigga, hell fuck no, I wasn't, nigga. Y'all thought I was, nigga. Hell nah, nigga. I was telling them about who he is, nigga. Telling them about the ancestors, nigga. Gearing my people up, nigga. Telling them, nigga, we about to go war with these motherfuckers, nigga. We about to kill these niggas. That's what the fuck I was on, nigga. It wasn't no Jesus or nothing, nigga, because I knew he wasn't real, nigga. Y'all motherfuckers be lying and shit about my story and what I was on, nigga. I wasn't believing no motherfucking Jesus, nigga. Stop fucking lying. Motherfucker lie like a motherfucker, nigga. I fuck around get riled up on this bitch, nigga, because I remember who the fuck I am, nigga. Oh, my soul. Oh, fuck around playing around with God, nigga. I'm him for real, nigga. Fuck out of here, nigga. I'm him for real, nigga. I'm back in this motherfucker. Yes, the fuck I am, nigga. And ready to. I ain't gonna say nothing because we on live. I mean, on YouTube, nigga. I'm ready to get right back to the shit I was doing before then, nigga. Ready to get right back to some shit. You feel me? For real. Right? Like you get people like that's why I had to speak about that. Like you get people that think we was always believing in Jesus. Hell nah. We knew who we was then. They just make you believe that we just, oh, Jesus is our. Just think about the fucking. Think about it. Why the fuck would we believe in Jesus after we seen how Jesus treated his own people. Okay, so I'm gonna believe in Jesus, all right? So I'm gonna believe in Jesus. But the whole energy cycle, this nigga letting these people come in and kill us, take our land away, rape our kids, all right? Rape our men, rape our women, right? Destroy our ancient artifacts that had a lot of greatness inside of it, forcing us to eat our own animals that we created, killing our animals for a sense, like they ain't nobody to be on the planet. You want me to just pray to God and He allowing all this shit to happen to my people? How the fuck? How can I do that? I can't. You ain't no motherfucking God, nigga. If you letting that shit happen, how the fuck is it? How is there people out here getting trafficked all around the planet, and we got this so-called Jesus here? How is that? How is that happening? Ashley said, "How's that happening?" You get motherfuckers. Oh, they're not with God. Wait a minute. I said this before too. How the fuck? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. So bad shit is happening to me because I ain't with God. But then He died for my motherfucking sins, nigga. If He died for my sins, if He care about me so much to die for my sins, nigga, He should look after me, nigga. Rather if I'm in a good place or a bad place, nigga. He should make sure I'm always good, nigga. Right or wrong, nigga, right. So don't make it like a motherfucker got to be with God so you could be protected. Nigga, fuck out of here, nigga. That don't mean shit. He didn't judge them people when they didn't know about him and they wasn't aware of who he was. So why the fuck should he judge me because I ain't aware of who he is as my divine creator, nigga? Why should he judge me now if he wasn't judging them then? That don't make sense. That's some whole ass shit, man. See that's the bullshit. That's the bullshit they place on you. That's the mind fuckery. That's the mind trickery. See, you don't be thinking about shit like that. Like, yeah, that don't make sense. Right. You ain't think about shit like that. He oh God my ass, nigga. He ain't no fucking God, nigga. Jesus ain't shit. His ass is a straight fake motherfucking person. Fuck him. I never believe in that nigga ever again, nigga, because he not real. He never existed, nigga. Nigga, he ain't no different from Santa Claus, nigga. Nigga, they the same people, nigga. Both myths, nigga. And they both carry low vibratory ores to them as well, nigga. If you be really understand them of who they are, cause who they was created by a fucking low vibrational being. The whole idea of them was created by a low vibrational being. Who are you? Ask yourself this. After I'm done with this video, ask yourself, who am I? Who the fuck am I? Like, who am I? Ask yourself that. Who are you? What God is telling me, a lot of this, cause this damn man 3 hour lesson, nigga. I literally explain this shit in a sense to where you can get it. I could have been ended the motherfucking lesson, but I wanted to keep going to keep getting you to remember. I could have been ended it, but I just wanted to keep going so you can get more of why you are self-law and master. I just wanted to get you to realize this shit. You are the real master. They gave you other masters to forget your mastering, but you are the real master. You are the mastermind behind everything. Everything they do, everything they have created came from you. Everything came from straight from the source, which is you. You are God, God is you. You are as above, so below, so within, so without. There is no less of you. It's only more. More is only more of you. Tap in with yourself. Meditate. Call in your ancestors, like I told you last night in my last lecture last night. Call in your ancestors. Call them in. They gonna tell you about yourself. And you shouldn't even want them to tell you all. You should want to figure that out by yourself. You know, you gotta figure that out by yourself. But they gonna tell you. They gonna tell you about yourself. Hell yeah, they gonna tell you for sure. They gonna let you know what's going on within you. They gonna enlighten and inform you. All right. I told you. You, you be believing you a human. All right. If you think you a human, why the fuck can you be in the sun and these other motherfuckers can't be in the sun? Why does the sun cleanse and recharge your body, but it fucking damages other people? Why? The sun recharges your body, and I understand how the sun recharges your body because the frequency that's in the sun. We get charged by the sun every energy cycle, every grand rising. We get charged up by the sun because the sun is your soul, so it's recharging you. It don't charge these human beings. Hell no. It charges the gods, the carbonated beings, us, nigga. It charges us, not them. You be in the sun, all motherfucking energy cycles, nigga. Ain't hurting you or none of that. They ass under a motherfucking shade. Nigga, they gotta bring a whole motherfucking gazebo. And then, you know, the sit in that motherfucker because they can't take that motherfucking radiation from the sun. They can't take it because they not natural to the planet. They are not self and law and master. They are not like you. So that's why they can't sustain what you can. Because they are not like you. Understand who you are, understand what you have created. Understand you. Stop thinking less of yourself. Stop going to other people for sources. Go to your motherfucking self, nigga. Period. You can only save yourself. You can only enlighten you. You only know what you need. You only know that. Nobody else knows. Can't nobody tell you shit about something you already know about. Period. So, uh, hopefully y'all enjoyed this lesson. I'm gonna go ahead and get off of here. I did time ain't real, but I did 3 hours on here. I'm gonna go ahead and get off of here. I I hope you really learned a lot from what I was teaching you about who you are as I, self, law, and master. You are everything, and everything is you. Remember that. Tap in with tap in with yourself. Keep 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 trying to find yourself, cause it's in you. Peace to the gods. Peace to the ancestors. Most importantly, for giving me this information to give on to you. Because if it weren't for them, it wouldn't be possible. Um, I would like to send peace to you and the deepest of enlightenment to you as well. Hopefully, you find peace in your heart and in your soul to really uh, grasp what I'm telling you and want to go within yourself for what I just told you. With that being said, it's a start, law of growth and reason. I love y'all, and I mean that sincerely. And I'm out, man. Peace.